Welcome back. So it's been a hot minute since I was back home and finally able to put a video together here for you guys. I am sorry to all the channel members that are, paying monthly here on the channel. Just have been super busy, obviously, with the schedule with High Limit Racing. So I appreciate all of you guys that have stuck around. Upcoming this week, I am hopping on a plane on Wednesday and going to California. It is my sister's wedding. And so I guess with that being said, I will not be announcing the races this weekend with High Limit Racing. It will be Tony LaForda up in the booth. So yeah, the guy on that shirt over there. My new background here on the Rodman Rundown. Tony Laporta will be the announcer this weekend for High Limit Racing as I take the weekend off for my sister's wedding. But then I will be flying from there straight to Wisconsin for the two midweek Money Series events there. So today we're looking at the top 15 in the overall standings with the World of Outlaws. We did this a few weeks back after 12 races with them. We did an update to the points, and now after 25 races, we will do another update here. And as you can see, there's been a little bit of, changing around of positions from about right here, a little bit right here, and a little bit right there. But for the most part, it's relatively stayed the same for the Outlaws. So we'll start down here at the 15th place driver as of right now. And that is Connor Morell. Connor Morell is 828 points out of the points lead. 19 races that he has made the show in out of a total of 25. He has 2 top 5 finishes and 3 top 10s. His best run of the year did come when he almost won the race at Osh Weekend. He was second place in that main event. He did lead 12 laps of the feature, and he has a 17.6 average finish so far this year. Connor Morell, I want to say he had 2 top 5s in a row, maybe. He had a top 5 at Attica, right? And then, before that, it was that race at Osh Weekend. So Connor Morell, it seems like lately has found more speed, especially early in the night as well. He's been qualifying pretty good. So Morell, it's 15th in points. He's 828 behind, but he is showing some flashes of speed here towards the second half of, well, I guess it's not the second half, but recently in these last 25 races. 14th in points and moving up one spot. I forgot to mention that. Skylar G, since the last time we did this, he has passed Connor Morell in the point standings. He is 786 behind David Gravel. A 14.9 average finish so far this year for Skylar G. And a plus minus of plus 25, which I believe is the 4th best or maybe the 5th best with the series. 17 main event starts for him, 0 wins, 2 top 5s, and 4 top 10 finishes. And so Skylar G, out of everybody on the board, he has missed the show the most out of anybody. He has not started 8 main events so far this year. His best run was a 3rd place result at the Attica Raceway Park, where he did start on the pole of the race. Ended up on the podium, his first career World of Outlaws podium. And so it does appear kind of similar to Connor Morell that Skylar G is picking up speed here recently. Ran well, I believe, last night at Atomic as well. But Skylar G going to a lot of new racetracks this year, and it has certainly been a struggle for him. It didn't make either show at Osh Weekend. I think that was a place that he was kind of hoping to show out a little bit. Being from Canada, those 2 races in Canada, they did not go well for Skylar G there. But still, Rookie of the Year contender. You're going to have your struggles throughout the season. So Skylar G, 14th overall in the Outlaw standings. Then we move up to 13th overall, and that is where Zach Hampton is at this point in time. If they have a green dash next to their name, that means they have not moved up since the last time we did this after race 12. Zach Hampton is 710 points behind David Gravel, a 15.9 average finish. Hampton has been in a lot of B-mains so far this year. 9 B-main event appearances for him. 21 A-main starts, no wins, no top 5s, and 4 top 10s. His best run came at Eldora Speedway, a 6th place result there, and an impressive 6th place result. I mean, in the dash, I believe he went from row 4 to 2nd, started 2nd in the feature. He drove from, I want to say, row 3 in the heat race to get into the dash. So Eldora was easily the best 9 of the year for Zach Hampton. And like I said on the High Limit broadcast the other night at Port Royal, he really, after 25 races with the Outlaws, has not torn up that much stuff. He is a much smarter driver, in my opinion, this year. 13th in points isn't a lot to write home about, obviously, but 4 top 10 finishes, I think, is more than anybody had predicted for Zach Hampton and Bill Rose and Kevin Ingle, the crew guy. It's a fun pairing to watch, and I think they're going to be very, very good at Eldora later on this year for the Kings Royal. And when it is slick, Zach Hampton is very, very good. He was top 10 both nights at Oshweekend as well. So when it's slick, Zach Hampton seems to excel pretty well there. He was also top 10 at Port Royal with High Limit before that crash happened. So I like what I'm seeing from Hampton. He's getting better and better, it seems like, every single race. 12th in points is Cole Macedo. He is minus 650 to David Gravel. He has a plus minus this year of minus 28, which is the third worst on the series. So has been going backwards a lot in the features. An average finish in the main events of 14.3. He's made 21 A mains, 0 wins, 3 top 5s, and 6 top 10s. His best run was a third place in the same one as Zach Hampton at Eldora Speedway. So a podium run there at Eldora. We remember he led laps at Talladega Short Track, and he did have another top 5 run. So in my opinion, out of all of the rookies, Cole Macedo has seemed like the one that is going to win a race first. If any rookies win, in my opinion, Macedo is the guy that looks like he has the speed to actually get the job done. He's led, I want to say, 16 laps on the year, all of those coming at Talladega. But that run at Eldora was extremely impressive. He's got 3 top 5s and a couple of guys up here, Donnie Schatz, Gio Scelzi, Bill Baylog. They only have 4. He's got 1 less top 5, way less top 10s, obviously, but Cole Macedo has shown some winning speed at certain different points throughout this season. 11th in points is still Hunter Schuerenberg. He is minus 646 to David Gravel. 21 A-main starts, 0 wins, 1 top 5, and 6 top 10s. He has made 3 dashes so far this year, a 13.8 average finish, and his best run this year was a 4th place finish, and that was last night at the Atomic Speedway. And say what you want, I mean, it was a top 5, but it was a pavement track. It was lockdown rubber after, lap 5 or something. So kind of a fluky top 5, right? I mean, there was not much passing that went on in that main event, but still, Schuerenberg did get that first top 5 out of the way, and I don't know if this team is where they want to be at right now as far as the results have gone. Just 6 top 10s, and before that 4th place run at Atomic, I think his best run was a 7th at Volusia during Bike Week. So, yeah, hopefully those guys can figure some things out and get a little bit better throughout the rest of the year. Now, into the top 10 in points, and that is where you will find Garrett Williamson, minus 578 to David Gravel, a 14.9 average finish. He has made every single feature so far this year, but no wins, 0 top 5s, and just 5 top 10 finishes on the year. His best run was a 7th place finish, and that came 3 different times. But the one saving grace for Garrett Williamson, he has not had a single DNF this year. Sure, he's had finishes outside the top 20, but he has crossed the line at the checkered flag each and every race. He may have been a lap down, 2 laps down, but he is still finishing every single race, not tearing up a bunch of equipment, which on a 80 race schedule in your rookie year, 25 races without destroying a car and having a DNF, that is super impressive, at least to me, for Garrett Williamson. But hopefully he can start clicking off some top 5s here soon because he is losing ground in the Rookie of the Year battle to the next driver on the board, which is 9th place in points, Chris Windom, in the Sides Motorsports number 7S. And Windom has been very impressive, in my opinion, considering what everybody thought was going to happen this year with this team and driver. He has done very, very well. He's made every single feature, no wins, 2 top 5s, and 9 top 10 finishes. Along with Schuerenberg, his best run was 2nd last night at Atomic. A podium run for Chris Windom. Obviously, that's fantastic, but considering it was a one-lane racetrack where you're kind of just following the leader and the leader's following the back of the field, you can't really take much out of that, but Chris Windom had to put himself in position to be there, right? I mean, he was 3rd on the last lap. Cole Duncan tried to move, and Windom snuck by him and took 2nd away. But still, a solid effort so far this year, in my opinion, for Windom. A 13.2 average finish, a plus-minus of plus 54, which, if I remember correctly, is the 3rd best with the series so far this year. And he is on a dash streak of 4 races right now. He's only made 4 dashes all year, but he's in the dash the last 4 races in a row. This weekend, they head to North Dakota, a couple of smaller racetracks, which, in my opinion, are the tracks that kind of are up Chris Windom's alley. So maybe he can keep that dash streak alive when they head up north this coming weekend. 9th place in the leading Rookie of the Year contender for Chris Windom. And he has moved up 1 spot in the points since the last time we did this after 12 races. He's up 1, Garrett Williamson down 1, as we now roll up to 8th place in points, and that is Bill Baylog. He is minus 492, the points leader. 24 starts, so he has missed 1 main event this year. He does have 1 win, though. 4 top 5s and 10 top 10 finishes. That win came at the Talladega Short Track. That was the race that Cole Macedo was leading in. Baylog snuck around him on the outside, was able to get the win. He has made 11 dashes so far this year, a plus minus of minus 62. That is the worst out of all full-time drivers so far this year. I believe it goes Baylog, then Morel, and then Cole Macedo. I'm pretty sure that's the order of the three lowest guys as far as plus minus goes. So minus 62 in the features for Bill Baylog. He's going to need to start turning that around, because I felt like at the beginning of the year, Baylog was a top 5 car on speed every night. But here recently, that has not been the case, at least from what I've seen. An 8.2 average start in the races, so he's been starting towards the front. He's been starting close to a dash spot every single night, but has not been able to turn those into good runs. Just 10 top 10s on the year for him so far in 2025. Now, 7th in points is going to be Gio Scelzi. He is minus 354 to David Gravel. 11 dash appearances so far for him this year, but he has been in 5 B main events already through 25 races. And to put that into perspective, he only had 6 B main starts in the entire season in 2024, right? So he is 1 B main away from having the exact same amount he had in an entire season from last year already in 25 races. In those 25 races, he has 1 win, 4 top 5s, and 17 top 10s. That win came at the Kennedale Speedway Park in Texas. So 4 top 5s. That's not where these guys want to be. The same amount as Donnie Schatz, the same amount as Bill Baylog, just 2 more than Chris Windham, 1 more than Cole Macedo, and those guys, and 1 more or 2 more than Skylar G and Connor Morel. So 4 top 5s. Gio Scelzi, I don't think those guys are probably too happy with how things have gone so far this year, but hopefully when we get to when the money starts, the month of money and the months of money, hopefully Gio Scelzi and that KCP Racing team can get back going the right direction. I think they will. They are too good not to be running up front at a couple of these big shows coming up here. So 7th in points as of right now for Gio Scelzi, and not too far behind Donnie Schatz, who is in P6 in points. His best finish this year was a 3rd place run at I-55 Raceway in Peevely, Missouri. Just 4 dashes on the season for Donnie Schatz. In 25 starts, 0 wins, 4 top 5s, and 15 top 10s. He has only led 1 lap so far this year, but that 4 dashes is the part that is just really sticking out to me. There's guys that are down here in this range, right? I mean, Schoenberg's got 3. Chris Windham has 4 in the last 4 races. So, Donnie Schatz, I feel like qualifying has been the issue for these guys this year. And once you can't qualify good, I mean, it's the heat races. Normally you can't pass. So if you don't start on the front row, more than likely you're not making the dash. So it's been a tough start to the year for Donnie Schatz. I really hope to see these guys pick up the speed here coming up soon. 25 races without a win. I might have to make a video on the last time that happened for Donnie Schatz to be 25 races in and have not been to victory lane so far this year. Now into the top 5. And we've got Sheldon Haudenschild. He is still 5th after we did this in the, after 12 races, he was also 5th. He is minus 238 to David Gravel. He has made 13 dashes this year, an 8.2 average finish for him, and 25 main event starts, 1 win, 12 top 5s, and 17 top 10s for the Stenhouse Marshall 17. That 1 win did come at the Tri-State Speedway in Hobstadt, Indiana. And only having 1 win, that's kind of surprising to me, at least for Sheldon. I thought, when they went to those tracks down south at the beginning of the year, when they went to Jacksonville and some of these smaller racetracks, that's kind of where Sheldon is always so very good. But so far this year, just that 1 victory, I don't expect that to last for very long. They went to I-55 2 nights there. He didn't win there either. So more wins are coming for this 17 team. It's just, when are they going to come? Because, they've been running well. 17 top 10s and 25 starts and 12 top 5s. That's pretty darn good. 5th in points, not bad. Just needing a few more wins, I think, and they would be pretty happy. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but 13 dash appearances for him so far this year in 25 races. Now, here's where a lot of movement has happened since the last time we made this video. Carson Macedo is 4th in points. He has lost 2 positions since the last time we did this. Last time we did this, he was in 2nd. Now he's in 4th, 206 points behind David Gravel. He's only made 14 dashes this year, which out of 25 races, that might sound good, but for this team, I feel like they want that number to be way, way higher. A 7.0 average finish, pretty solid. 25 main events, 3 wins, 13 top 5s, and 20 top 10s. The wins coming at Volusia, that was a non-points race. Yeah, another one at I-55, and then last night he got the win at Atomic Speedway. So Carson Macedo, I know these guys are not happy with how things are going as far as the points go. 206 behind after 25 races. I think a lot of people were expecting them, and along with Buddy Kofoid, to be a whole lot closer to David Gravel at this point. I mean, right now, I don't know what you can do. I don't know what the problem could possibly be for Carson Macedo. They've been qualifying very well. I cannot watch every single race because obviously I work for another series that races on the same nights as them. So Carson Macedo fourth at this point in time, not exactly where they were wanting to be at this stage of the season. Now, third in points, and he was third. I guess he's tied for second, right? But the tiebreaker would go to Buddy Kofoid. But Logan Schuchart still third in points. He is minus 182 to David Gravel. 17 dash appearances for him. A 6.6 average finish. That is very, very good for Logan Schuchart. 25 starts this year, 2 wins, 14 top 5s, and 20 top 10s. His 2 wins coming at I-55 Raceway in Peterville, Missouri, and Attica Raceway Park in Ohio. So his 2 wins coming on the smaller racetracks. Schuchart, I mean, a 6.6 average finish is outstanding. I mean, that's not too far off what we've seen the last couple of years for the overall champion. Usually the champion is about 5.5 or 5 for the average finish, so he's not too far off. But David Gravel's just in another zip code at this point in time. So Logan Schuchart, he's had great speed all year long, and it's great to see that after the tough year they had in 2024. Now, second in points, technically by the tiebreaker, but tied with Logan Schuchart at minus 182 is going to be Buddy Kofoid. He's moved up 2 spots since the last time we did this. He went 4th to 2nd in the point standings. He only has 10 dashes this year, which is 7 less than the guy he's tied with in points. A 7.4 average finish, which is almost a full position lower than Schuchart. I just feel like he's DNF'd a little bit less. 25 starts, 3 wins, 8 top 5s, and 20 top 10s. The wins all coming on the smaller variety racetracks, Kendall Speedway Park, Lawton, and Lincoln Speedway in Pennsylvania. So Buddy Kofoid is always fast on the small tracks. We always know that he's going to be an issue when it comes to those types of racing tracks. Second in points right now, but 182 behind David Gravel. There's just no way, right? There's no way you're going to dig yourself out of this hole unless the 2 has an abysmal run of just blowing up, breaking, crashing. All kinds of stuff needs to happen for these guys right here to catch up to the guy that's leading the points by 182 with 3,556 total points. David Gravel, his worst finish all year was last night at Atomic Speedway. It was 7th place in the main event. And as we've mentioned, you could not pass on that track last night. If you could pass, I'm sure David Gravel would have ended up inside the top 5 once again. But 7th place as the worst finish of the year is just stupid. I mean, that is crazy. I looked at his average finish, 3.0. 3.0 average finish for David Gravel. 25 starts, 8 wins, 21 top 5s, and 25 top 10s. He has not missed the top 10 all year, only missed the top 5 4 times, and 150 laps led so far this year for the Big Game Motorsports number 2. So let me know your thoughts. Who is surprising to you when you look at these point standings with the Outlaws? Do you think anybody is going to catch up to David Gravel? I want to hear all of your thoughts and more down in the comment section below. So yeah, I mean, that's all we've got here for this video. It's not too compelling of a championship battle right now for the Outlaws, but still a long ways to go, just 25 races in out of 179. So we will do this again at about you do it every 12 or so races, right? So next time we'll do it about race 38, 37, something like that. And we'll give you another update on how things are looking in the overall championship for the 15 drivers running with the Outlaws this year. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Make sure to hit subscribe and hit the like button as well if you would so do that, please. I would appreciate that very much. And we'll talk to you guys again here soon on the Rodman Rundown.